Hi and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about Key Insight 5, Digital Transformation of the Human Resources Industry. So digital transformation is basically the adoption of digital technologies to improve the business operations, to reduce wastage, to ensure real-time data monitoring, and so many other benefits that it brings with it. So first we have artificial intelligence supporting HR decision making. So artificial intelligence in very simple terms is the intelligence demonstrated by machines and their ability to do tasks which are usually done by humans. So artificial intelligence has a lot of applications when it comes to the HR industry. So for example, artificial intelligence enabled hiring software. So these software can screen candidates, perform background checks, determine the effectiveness of the interview, and also look for things like red flags in the candidates. So whether it's going through their social media profiles or any kind of records to get a much more accurate understanding and a picture of the candidate. Then we have cloud-based HR information systems. So cloud-based HR information systems is basically online human resources management systems. So these will facilitate work from anywhere and also real-time access and analytics to a lot of information about the employees. And also you'll be able to access these kind of services from smartphones and tablets and from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. Then we have chatbots, so simplifying and automating simple HR tasks like getting relevant information for compliance. So I'm sure some of you have seen chatbots on websites, basically virtual customer support agents who are there who answer the questions instantly, and then if they can't answer, they will direct the question to a human customer support agent. So that kind of technology can also be implemented in HR where we can get relevant information. For example, if you want to file a complaint, where do you want to go to? Or if you want counseling, where do you go to and request such services? So all these things can be asked even in an anonymous manner using a chatbot. Then we have people analytics. So analytics is very important because it will help us to understand the trends and patterns and insights that we might not notice instantly. So people analytics will help us to understand the employee behavior, what went wrong, what drives them, what motivates them, why do they look forward to coming to work, their efficiency, whether they've been lacking in delivering the outcomes, are there any constraints that they are experiencing which hinders their work and performance. So that kind of a thing can be really understood using people analytics. Then we have employee self-service apps and portals. So employee self-service apps and portals for all-in-one HR services which employees can access. So a lot of companies are rolling out these kind of services, whether it can be a smartphone app or it can be a web portal where employees can go one-stop solution to address all the HR issues and complaints and also to review policies and procedures. Then we are seeing gamification. So gamification is basically the application of game dynamics or something similar to computer games. So we have things like leaderboards, badges, along with many other elements to make it sort of like a friendly competition between employees to encourage them to learn and to grow. So the application of gamification will help companies to better develop employee engagement. For example, companies can reward their employees when they achieve their KPIs and also give them points if they do well, or if a colleague recommends them or a customer speaks very highly about them, they can get points and they can convert those points vacation or electronic device, maybe an iPad or something like that. So what are the benefits of digital transformation of the HR industry? So the main thing here is to boost the HR efficiency. So in terms of business operations, procedures, understand where the drawbacks are, understand where the bottlenecks are. So to quickly streamline things, we can use digital transformation or adapting digital technologies to support the HR operations. Then we can access HR insights. So HR insights is the human aspect or the human element of the company. It's a rich source of data on how the employees feel about the company, what they value, whether they're performing, their efficiency, their productivity, and also their holistic well-being. Then we can do things like automated non-value adding processes. So we can use automation, robotics, and all these things to automate repetitive, mundane tasks which the HR professionals have to do every single day. So rather than just filling out forms and submitting them to portals, and all these comparison and calculation tasks can be easily automated using software robots, or what we call RPA, which we're going to talk about in one of our next lectures as well. Then centralization of employee data. So consolidating data into a single central repository will help us to understand the holistic picture of the employees in the company. Then it saves time and money as well because everything is automated, less paperwork and all these things. And finally, it helps to deliver a better employee experience. So employees feel much more connected with the HR industry and the company because the HR industry is a function that bridges the employees and the company. Well, that's about it for Key Insight 5, Digital Transformation of the HR Industry. I'll see you on another lecture.